bit, a little like, you did your thing and sat down on that seat. I ain't standing for you. I'm still in the league. Kenny Smith could do that. Retire. Reggie Miller, you could do that. Retire. What I look like? I'm standing up. Round of applause. You know what I mean? Just standing ovation like my name is Rihanna, and I'm just clapping all hard for Matt McClung, and then the Warriors gonna play Philadelphia next week or something. So come on, man, nah. I ain't, I ain't, I ain't applauding for nobody that's not a Warrior. Nobody. If you if you're not a Warrior, you ain't getting my love like that. I'll give you a little bit of a shout out. I'll give you a little bit some love. I'll give you a little nod. You know what I mean? Like a fist pump from 100 feet away type of thing. But nah, you ain't getting the bro hug, man. You ain't not getting the bro hug. So that's how Alvarado should have responded watching my club, man. Like, all right, man, you did that, but you can't be like ooh. Nah, you can't be doing that, man. You can't do that at all, man. I wonder if Jose got a girl, man. I mean, I think he do. 'Cause I think he was holding. I think that was his son. He was holding. He was holding the kid. Um, while he was making these faces, the McClung he was holding the kid. I'm gonna assume that's his kid. So maybe he do have a girl and everything. But hey, man, you better watch that because if a pretty girl walk by and everything, it's cool to get some type of acknowledgement like, oh yeah, she pretty, she doing that thing, she wore that outfit pretty nice. Okay, cool. But you can't be like, ooh, look at her, look, oh damn, mama got it. Like, nah, nope, nope. If I'm Trey Murphy, man, you got some explaining to do, man. We're gonna be in the locker room. I'm gonna be like, hey, so our next game, whatever the next game is, Pelicans versus whoever. I'm gonna be like, so if the guy, if the main guy on whatever team we're playing with, if we do something nice, can you control yourself and not look like you want to ask for a trade next year and play with this guy? Can you do that for me? You know what I'm saying? Like, can you act like like we're brothers? You know what I mean? Like, man, the way he was looking, man, the way he was looking, he was looking like he wanted to throw a alley hoop dunk for McClung. And McClung would have politely turned that down because he's like, "Nah, I'm good, man. I don't need it." And the whole point of the beginning of this segment, when I say, let's go ahead and look for people outside the NBA if they're available, because there's no way in the world I wouldn't ever think that a G League ball player could get up like that, especially a 6'2", 180-pound G League ball player could get up like that. How many more players could do that? How many more street players could get up like that? How many more G leaguers could get up like that? How many more people like players up in Europe that don't dunk that much in Europe, but if they come to America, they're gonna be looking like Vince Carter and meet Tracy McGrady type of thing. How many? We won't know because we still begging for John Moran and LeBron James and all these other dudes to join in. They don't want to join, and that's why I was so big on the 3-point contest, because 3-point contest could attract stars. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Dame Lillard. The dunk contest don't attract stars. You know what I mean? Vince Carter was the last like A plus star. You know what I mean? A future Hall of Famer type of star to be in dunk contest. Unless you want to say Dwight Howard. You know what? Yeah. All right, Dwight Howard. Let's show some respect on Dwight Howard's name. Dwight Howard. So Dwight Howard, in the last 20 years, Dwight Howard and Vince Carter are the last two A plus stars to be in dunk contest. You know what I mean? Jason Richardson is not an A plus star. He's a starter in the NBA, but he's not a star. You're not gonna see him in the All-Star game every year, like 5 years, 6 years in a row. You're not gonna see that. with him. You're not gonna see it with Nate Robinson and all those guys. Aaron Gordon. You're not gonna see Aaron Gordon in the All Star game 6-7 years in a row. You know, so like that's the dunk contest don't attract stars. The 3-point contest does, and you know what? That's all right. That's all right because I'm finding out that there are other people other than LeBron and John Morant that could get up like that. Would it be nice if John Morant, um, if he does join next year, and maybe Matt McClung and John Morant next year? That'd be something to watch. Yeah, it would be nice. Hell, I'll take LeBron right now. Before I retire, y'all, I want to go ahead and do the dunk contest one time before I retire. I'll take it. I'll take it. But they don't want to do it, and it's fine they don't want to do it because apparently we have leagues and street ballers and forgotten players and undrafted players that could wow us on a high level like we've never been wild before. And that's exactly what Matt McClung did. And I appreciate that. And when they asked, would you join next year? And he said, yeah, if you have me. My first reaction, I'm so used of this generation. My first reaction was, hell no, man. You only get one shot. You only get one shot, man. I'm about to leave on top. Let someone else, try to do what I did. And then I thought to myself, I said, wait a second, hold on. This is not a star player in the NBA. This is probably all he got or all he'll be known for. Yeah, do it again next year. I'm gonna do it like three, maybe 4 years in a row. You know, because I'm not, I'm not, you know, I'm not a star player. I'm not even a starter. I might not even be on Philadelphia after this season. Who knows? So I gotta get that mindset out of my head because I'm so used to these one and dones. When who was it? Um, Dwight Howard who did it? Who did it twice? I think it was Dwight Howard who did it twice. I was confused on that. I was like, why is he doing it again? Well, what you mean? Why not? Nate Robinson, the way how he did it all these like 3 times, and Nate Robinson is a starter in the NBA, or he did belong in the NBA. Not saying that Matt McClung don't belong in the NBA, but saying Matt McClung might not be in the NBA 3 seasons from now. Nate Robinson was having a very nice, healthy career in the NBA, and he still did it like about 3 times, and known for the 5'9" with shoes on guy that could get up and dunk. And he did not dunk like Matt McClung. Like, Matt McClung is taller, 6'2". He's taller, but he did not get up. He did not do like what Matt McClung did. You know, then Robinson did those dunks where it's like if he was taller, it wouldn't have been so good. But because he's 5'9", it looks nice. You know what I mean? McClung did those type of dunks that if he was 6'6", it would still be spectacular. But he do get a little extra credit because he's 6'2", 180. He do get a little extra credit. He also get extra credit because we don't know who the hell he is. He's not supposed to be. We're not supposed to be saying his name right now. He's not supposed to be in my podcast right now, and yet he's the first segment. And honestly, the dunk contest was not supposed to be the first segment, but it ended up becoming the first segment. You know why? Because I was so excited since Saturday night to talk about Matt McClung and what he did in this dunk contest. So that's a long time talking about dunk contest. 24 minutes. We had other events going on in the and for All Star Weekend. You taking time spots now from Dame Lillard. So 3-point contest, which should be the main event of All Star Weekend, unless Matt McClung comes back for the next 3 seasons. It's time to talk about that, man. Let's talk about these shot shooters, cause that was entertaining to watch as well. All right, So the 3-point contest. Before we talk about the obvious, which is the ones who like did who went over beyond in the 3-point contest. And there was some contestants that went over beyond in the 3-point contest. Over and beyond, man. Like for instance, the the young guy from the Indiana Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton. So apparently they got this new lemon lime drink starring, or yes, starring. It looked like Sprite. It looked like another version of Sprite. Actually, I thought it was like another version of Sprite, or Sprite would change their name. Apparently, it's a whole nother lemon lime drink. I don't know. I'll give it a try. If it tastes like Sprite, I'm just gonna say Sprite changed their name. So that they sponsored the event, and they had this thing that they would give a certain amount of money to charity if any player scores 30 points during the tournament. And I'm thinking, well, shoot, that's gonna happen like 3 or 4 times in this competition. Like the way they give it away points, 30 points should come, kind of simple, kind of easily, especially if you got that stroke. And then they had two balls that was worth like 3 points, the starting balls. So that's 6 points right there. It won't be so hard to get 30 points. It only happened one time on Saturday night. One player did it, and that was Tyrese Halliburton of the Indiana Pacers. He scored 31 in his first round. He is messed up because he was the first one in, and he was the last one to shoot. So that's a big break. That's a huge break. You cool down and everything. So maybe that's why he didn't perform the same way in the championship round. But he got the 30 points. The charity got the donation, and nobody else didn't do that. Nobody else didn't get 30 points. And I was very surprised by that. I was very surprised that when Jayson Tatum when Jayson Tatum when he went and he scored 20 points, I said, ugh, that would have been a good score 20 years ago. Now that might not even get you to the championship. And then the next players after that hit like 13 and 18. I was like, dang, they had some players here who should not have been in this contest, like at all. Like at all. You know, um, the young guy from the Kings, Kevin Harter, I thought he was gonna do a lot better. I was actually thinking about picking him to win it all because I was like, maybe he might win it all. Then I say, no what? Nah, I'm going with Buddy Hield, and I almost had it. I almost had it with Buddy Hield. Almost, man. I was right there. Almost had it with Buddy Hield. Those damn starring 3-point balls, man. Those damn 3-point balls, man. Like big reason why Dame Lillard won this contest. And I was almost there. Like Buddy Hield had it. It was right there. Like, ugh. I was about to go in this podcast, but like, yeah, man, I make predictions. The way I make predictions is crazy, huh, y'all? Nope, I got the Buddy Hield thing wrong. The Keon Warren Jr. thing, I got that dead wrong. And then the All Star game, Team LeBron, Team Giannis, I got that wrong too. But Dame Lillard did that thing. Third time's a charm. And he said, if I don't win this year, that's it, man. I won't be back next year. I won't be back ever. So I guess that was the motivation that he needed to go ahead and make sure he get that win. But if it was nice to see Dame Lillard get a win. And then once again, another first for Portland. The first Portland Trailblazers to win a 3-point contest. He could be the first Portland Trailblazer to do everything. He could be the first Portland Trailblazer to play 15 seasons or something like that, whatever. Or if he does play 20 seasons, the longest tenor Portland Trailblazer. At this point, it's like, man, you might as well just stay in Portland. You might as well just stay in Portland. Because if you start ring chasing and don't get the ring, it's like you ruin so much of a Portland